Evening, everyone. It's about 7:25. I know it's a little late, but I was busy licking my wounds over the SI announcement and the move down. As far as the market went today, um, it was kind of a wishy-washy day, and the Dow finished up $5.14, which is hardly worth even looking at. Advanced declines there, however, were 4 to 3 to the downside. NASDAQ was down a bit more, 76.06, or almost 0.7%. And it was 5 to 4 to the downside there. Volume came in a little last night. It was 5.2 billion today, 4.8 billion. I don't know what was in the Dow that was holding it up because the S&P was also down a 0.5%, down 18 and change. The Russell up $1.44, and the Dow Jones Transports up about 43 0.3%. The VIX was down again, so the lack of complacency is kind of disturbing. Okay, so the biggest story I would guess would be Salesforce, CRM. They came out with a slight beat on revenues. It's hard to tell the way that it's broken down so far, what the earnings to earnings number was. But after closing up $3.70 at 167.30, the stock has since traded up to 194.90. Last is 193.55. That is up $29.94 or 18% on the day. I just, I'm happy for anybody who has it, but this is not normal action. Um, this is a problem. Um, CDIO, one that I mentioned last night, at $3.45, up $2.12, continued higher. Traded as high as 715. The last is 660. That's up $3.15 or another 91%. The story there is their epigenetic test for coronary issues. That would be a huge step in the right direction. And they seem to be the only one that I've seen, even doing the homework, is even there. As far as earnings went today, they were pretty crappy with the exception of that CRM. We had which is VisionWorks. A missed top and bottom line. The stock recently has moved from 22 on the low to 42 on the high. Closed 37 and change yesterday. Today, right back down to that 22 level, 22.76, down 1460 or 39%. Lowe's down 11 and change, 194.31, down 1144, 5.6%. Rivian 1576, down 354 or 18%. Box 30, down 335 or 11%. And the only one that reacted back to the upside at all was Kohl's, KSS. And that one was down about 204, 205 this morning when we talked about it, trading around down, pardon me, yeah, down $2.04, 7.3. It managed to climb its way back to 27.51, down only 53 cents. So that was a pretty good makeup. And the aforementioned Silvergate going to delay its 10K. Problems with the Justice Department. 921, down 470 or 34%. Even the writing that I did is not helping this trade. I know there are a couple of other people who have used different strategies, but when a stock goes from 24 to 9 in a period of 9 days, there's really not much you can do. All right, tomorrow it's Thursday, so we have claims, new and continuing. Uh, the fourth quarter productivity and unit labor costs. And before the open, we have Anheuser-Busch, Kroger, Macy's, Burlington, Best Buy, and Big Lots. So we have kind of a mix. Let's call it consumer discretionary and electronics at Best Buy, discount at Burlington and Big Lots, Kroger, which is, the biggest chain in the US, I believe, outside of the Walmart uh, carrying groceries, and Macy's, which is full price normally. Chart on the screen is the copper. Can't really complain about this. We've gone from that pullback low of 393 to close today 416. We're right back at the same place that we were before, except that now the downtrend line is on top of us. Um, I, if you recall, I was looking at it this way because that's all there was, and we broke out and ran into resistance. This close is 421.20. Um, the high that day was only a hundredth of a cent above that. So any close above that would certainly set us moving back to that 428 area. I could make the case for a measured move, having just come down from 420 to 394. I could make 440 on a measured move out of that if there were a reason. I hate being in this position. We're back in the black on the trade, but we're right here. So, if we don't go through in the next day or so, this trade will have to fall by the wayside, even though um, there's 2 weeks from Friday. So, really, 2.5 weeks until these things expire. And we had we had the crossover here. Um, we'll have to see first thing in the morning. Tonight, as we're looking at it, it's up about a penny and a quarter, 417 and a quarter. Today's high was 417.20, 45, so a little bit above that. Um, so we'll have to see what that does. The other one that I'm particularly pleased about is the nat gas. Down a little tonight, but really continuing pretty nicely to the upside. We've had this. It wouldn't surprise me to see it go sideways. I've said that before. This is an important area. We closed above my concern yesterday, and then again today. Tonight we are barely changed, under 1% after a move essentially in the last 5 days from 211 to today's high 283. So I know it's a long way down. I know it's a clear breakout, but a little bit of consolidation here might go a long way. As far as the others, the oil, right back up off those lows, up 65 cents today, a little bit higher tonight. Heating oil down a little, gasoline down a little, gold down a little tonight after being higher this morning. Silver, the same thing. We've already discussed the copper. Um, the softs, unimpressive. Glad we got out of the second half of the coffee with a profit, considering we got out about 15 cents ago on the price here. Cotton up $1.63. The S&P, Nasdaq, and Dow are all up. This 195 on the Dow, you need to understand, is all CRM. CRM, you know, up the way it is worth about between $7 and $8 a point. So when we look at it and we see that the change is almost 30, that's actually more than the Dow is up. So that's it as far as the Dow. The dollar was down about 40 cents today. Bitcoin was up. Uh, Bitcoin was up 120, and tonight it's up an additional 305. The bonds are unchanged, although they were down over a point during the day. All right, folks, I'll be back first thing in the morning with those claims numbers and the productivity, and hope you had a good day.